Okay, and welcome to another Cooking with the Doctor, where I'm the doctor and I cook stuff amazingly well, actually. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit out of the box, like you wouldn't really expect someone to do this. I'm going to be making natural potato chips. These potatoes, don't worry, you may see this here and you may look like, ugh, that's a horrible potato. Actually, it's not. It's pretty clean for actually here, for where we live. So these potatoes are good. I don't need to peel it or anything. I can use the peel. I'm going to cut them into circles, basically. I'm going to have a bunch of grease on here, and you may see the grease and be like, ugh, that grease looks horrible. Well, too bad. And yeah, the grease got heat up and stuff. I'm going to cook this, and we're going to see how it turns out. So let's get started and see if I can actually make this taste good. Now, it's not obviously going to be like a actual like chip from like you would buy at store, but it will be natural. Like if you want potato chips, but you don't want, all the salt and stuff, then just take some potatoes, cook it on there, and there you go. So let's see what happens with this bad boy. As you can see, this is how it looks. Now, it will take a while because it's a big frying pan. So, this side is mostly cooking. This side here isn't so much yet. So, do some of this, change it and switch sides and stuff. So, it will take a while. Now, I do want to warn you, this is dangerous. Do not leave this on and go do something else. Don't be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then be like, alright, I'm gonna go in there and watch TV or something. No, don't. Stay here and look at this. You can go for a couple seconds, look at whatever, maybe change channel, turn up the TV or something so you can listen to it. But don't sit down on the couch and watch TV while that's cooking. Make sure you pay close attention to this, okay? So that's all I want you to know. So, yeah, this is gonna hopefully turn out good. And, we'll see what happens with it. It's really bubbling now, look. Some that side's starting to now, too, but mostly this side, as it's supposed to. I mean, I did put 3 potatoes in there, so it'll take a while, and then eventually I'll flip them over and stuff. So all that will come through in a second for your time. And my time, they'll probably be 5-10 minutes each side. Don't know, might be longer. So I'll see you then. When they start turning, I'll show you what they look like. Okay, as you can see, they're turning. Just look at that one there, look. See? Now, they're supposed to turn. As you can see in here, I have some put in the bowl to make room. This is how they usually are. And when they're done, they will taste, despite being in grease, they will taste healthy. Even though I'm going to put a little bit of salt on them. Just a tiny bit. Just like a smidge to give it a little bit of taste. For me, I'm just putting a little bit of salt on them, but for you, for anybody who wants to have chips, and to be healthy, well, do this, even though it doesn't look healthy because it's in grease. This is the only way you can really cook potatoes, is put them in grease. I suppose you'd put them in the oven too if you want it to. But you'd probably have to leave them in there for a very, very, very long time. Right? You probably have to cut them like this, put them in the oven. So maybe you can ovenate them, I don't know. All I know is fry them, and they'll look like this a bit. And they'll taste really good. So, we'll see you when these things here are done. And in the bowl and ready to review. So, in 1 second, guys. Okay, so now they're done, and as you can see, look how crispy that is. That's pretty good, actually. Now, I'm got the fan over there. It's still a little bit warm here. I'm going to be turning it on in a bit. So basically, I'm not going to be setting that up over there to, you know, record me eating it. So presentation-wise, since they actually do look like actual chips, basically they almost look identical to actual chips. So because of that, I have to give them a 4. They don't look perfect, but a 4. Now, nutritional value. They are healthy. Despite the salt that I put on them, I didn't put too much on there. As you can see, there's just like a little bit of salt right there. So there's only like a little bit. But they're healthy. So I have to give them at least a 4.5. Not going to give them a perfect 5, that is. And now the taste. We are going to take this one. Taste it. Alright, listen to the sound of the crisp. Mmm. Mmm. That's good. That's a good chip. I'm giving that a 5. I have to. It tastes identical to an actual chip. Like if you were buy plain potato chips and they didn't have salt, that's what they would taste like. So I have to give it a 5, man. So altogether, it's going to be 4.5 out of 5 for healthy potato chips, or whatever you want to call these. I guess I just call them like natural potato chips or real potato chips, you know. I guess is what I could call this cooking with the doctor. So hope you enjoyed seeing this. This is a healthy alternative to actual chips from the store. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you hopefully one day later with another cooking with the doctor. I know it's been a while, but I'll see if I can come up with something else. So I'm going to enjoy this bowl of potato chips. It's going to be healthy for me, and it'll be healthy for you later down the road when you don't want to. Well, I mean, it is expensive to buy potatoes because you buy them in a sack, but you know, if you got spare potatoes and you're like, man, I really want some chips, but I don't want to just buy a bag of chips, do this. It's worth your time. It's worth the money, and it's worth the time because it's healthy. So there you go. See you next time. Peace.